Friday, June 27th, 2025. We're going to be making the walk throughout the city here. First going through Manhattan is we're just got off a train 613 from Port Jefferson to Penn Station. Going to be making some walking today. We're going to make the most out of it. Back in March when I was in the city, one thing I realized is since I have arthritis in my back, of course my chiropractor told me that it's important for me to exercise, which I am, but to have the support in the back, my thoughts were, well, I have a back brace at home, so why don't I use it? I mean, I might feel it in my back later in the day, but not as bad as I did the last time when it was really hurting me. So I think I'm going to have a better start to my day now with the extra support in my lower back. I'm already noticing the difference because the last time when I did get off the train and I started my long walk, I started feeling it almost right away. So I think this time around, the back brace, besides the chiropractic treatment, should be pretty good for me. So let's see how that goes. All right, what you're seeing over there is a crane and some orange material. That's all part of the new tunnels that are going in place underneath the Hudson River. That is work that's commencing over here. The new portals that will go underneath the Hudson River. This will ultimately be a complement to the existing Hudson River tunnels. Once these new tunnels go into place, Hudson River tunnels, the existing ones, will go into construction for a few years to fix whatever the damage was from Superstorm Sandy in 2012. Two diesel trains. This one will be on 30AC 501 over here. That came in on as train 521 on the rear with 5. And just behind it was the train I just came off of, DM30AC 512 with 518 on the rear and 7 cars. And that was train 613. We do have a couple of M3s sitting in the yard over here. M3s have been coming in the droves still. Alright, this M3 set that's over here is got the 983738 as the lead pair, 981516. This looks like an 8-car set which came in prior. This was train 713 set out of Hempstead. Alright, taking a look at DM30AC 512. This was the lead engine of my train 613 from Port Jeff this morning. This equipment should be going back to Port Jeff later as train 660 and then returning west to run on the Montauk's later. Not knowing what's coming in, might be either an M3 or an M9 set, find out in a minute. This M3 set that's over here looks like it has the 983940. It's 9:09 a.m. We're at the 96th Street portal here in Park Avenue. We just saw an M3A set go as train 330 from North White Plains to Grand Central. We're going to see train 840 from Poughkeepsie to Grand Central. Shoreliner 2, 6307, leaning with the New York Central unit. And we have another M3A going by. It's going to Croton Harmon. Alright, train 840 is coming with the B32AC 211 New York Central unit. Just the power of this train. New York Central and its best. Last train that went by was train 2711 going to High Bridge. We have train 1535 with the M8s and train 528. And we have another diesel deadhead that just went by on track 4. Last train that went by, not this one, was train 2053, also going to High Bridge. And this one's going to New Haven as it just went by. Alright, we're looking at what was going to be 1568's equipment, now 1154 with this M3 set led by 9884 and 12 cars. Last couple of days out around Conklin Yard. This morning went out as train 2103, came back as 4912, 1935, and went as 1556. Came back as 1559 and now 1154. Engineers turned on his headlights. He's about to depart. Is closed on 1154. He will be departing. 9883, 9908.
The time is 4:40. Please stand clear of closing train doors, track 15, all board track 15.
9922, 9921. 9942, 9941. equipment. M3 has been substituted for it. Time now is 4:40, and we'll be boarding train 660 on track 18.